Okay, let's see if that works. Hey, everybody. Oh, sorry about that. Had to get some things arranged. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. I know we took 2 weeks off, which is not normal for us, but I really needed the time. I needed some time to myself. I'm gonna arrange this so I can see everything much better. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Miriam. Hi, darlings. I'm also gonna make this a little buoydo. There we go. Sometimes you gotta just blast yourself in the face with some lights. Ooh, you know what? I forgot though, I need my water. So hang tight, entertain yourselves for a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let me get one thing at a time. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Okay, I'm back. Yes, it is always good to take time for yourself and reset, you know. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good break. I think it's always good to take a break. But I know a lot of you were very active in my other classes, which I always appreciate. We were doing a lot of splits. We did some arm balancing, some inversions, some myofascial release classes. All of those classes are available and up on my Patreon right now. I actually just updated a couple of those posts this morning with the Zoom recordings before I get out the HD recordings. So yeah. Before we get started today, I'm excited. Today's gonna be kind of like a refresh of some things I've been teaching in person over the past few weeks. So a lot of twists, a lot of back bends, things that are really opening and activating. This week our schedule is a little bit shorter because I'm going to be teaching an online workshop this Saturday that I'm really excited about. So it's through my friend Tracy Raj's Belly Dance Academy. So on Saturday I'm going to be leading a flexibility and mobility workshop for dancers, and I'm very excited about the curriculum. I'm going to be kind of hammering out some details today after class and after I teach a private session. So very excited about all these things. Shall we do the thing? I have a general plan, but if you guys want anything in particular you want squeezed in, feel free to attach those ideas into the chat. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Stephanie. It means a lot to hear that you guys are appreciating those reset classes. I'm really glad that I included them at the point of the week that I teach them, because sometimes I just feel really worn down come midweek, and it kind of allows me to like literally, that's why I call it reset my body so that I can get through the back half feeling good. So I really love taking that moment to take a brief like stretch break, myofascial release, open everything up and kind of get things going again. I really do. I love it. I think it's a really good format for us. All right, I'm going to give you guys a second if there's anything in particular you want to work on in the chat. I'm just going to go through in my head what I want to do. This is like what every teacher does. It's like, got it. And then that blank spot, I don't know, I'll fill it in. We're playing jazz, baby. We're just on vibes. Next one is Renee, I see that. Got it. Oh, yay, I love that, Miriam. Yes. So important. So important. All right. Let's do the thing, shall we? Let's get to it. I'll keep my eyes on the chat just in case things pop up. Always feel free. You know, if there's something in class that you want a little breakdown on, know that I'm always down to work on those things. Okay. Let's do it. I also want to put some socks on. It's plenty warm in here, but I just want a little extra warmth. I also, I don't often do the pedicure thing because I'm like kind of a Flintstone woman, but I painted my toes last night and I want to preserve it as much as I can. All right. Since it's still morning for me, I just want to do a little more of a lengthy warm up. So let's actually get started laying down on our backs. I want to do a bridge supported. So we'll slide a block underneath our sacrums. And let's take a couple moments here. You can start to stretch out your legs, reach your arms up and overhead. Oh, man. All right, let's bring our right knee in towards our chest. We'll wrap our hands around the back of the hamstring or the front of the shin bone, and we'll take some gentle little waggles from side to side. Good, you can hold the leg out towards the side just to maximize on that hip flexor and groin opening. And then we'll do the same thing other side. So left knee comes in, a little in, a little out. All right, we'll hold it out to the side. Again, giving yourself a nice stretch through the groin and the hip flexor. And then we'll return feet back onto the floor and let's get into a bridge position. You can totally remove your block off to the side if you want a little extra. I started to add the word adductor and extra together. If you want a little extra, I don't even know how I did that the first time. Anyways, put the block between your thighs if you want it. And we're just gonna give ourselves a moment to lift up, lengthening through our tailbone, feeling the hip flexors open, the glutes and the hamstrings activate. Sometimes I also like to flare my feet, picking up my toes. Good, 3, last 2, and 1. Let's lower down, remove the block if it's there, and then let's hug our knees in towards our chest. I would love to do a little bit of abs today too, so if you guys are down, let's go for a little bit of abdominals. Okay, with your next inhale breath, I want you to extend out your right leg, and then exhale, switch, switch, switch. Try to keep your low spine firmly affixed to the floor. And if you start to hear and feel clicks in your hip flexors, go for more low spine pressure into the floor. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees into your chest. Relax, circle out the legs. And then we'll go for another round of abdominals. You can go for the same thing, or you can go for legs up towards the ceiling and go for a split leg position. I need to stretch my legs and my calves. We're gonna do a lot of calf stretching today as well. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Same thing, circle out through your legs. And then let's place fingertips into knee pits and we'll rock up and down the length of our mat. Good, let's take ourselves all the way up to our seated position. You can go toes on the floor, toes hovering up and off of the mat. I'm gonna grab up my block again and I'm gonna place it between my hands and we're gonna go for some twisting abs. So elbow goes over to one side and over to the other. Good, last 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold into the center, boat position. I know everything's on fire. Try to sit up nice and tall. Extend your block up and overhead. Maybe the legs go long. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my fucking God. Woo. Hip flexors, goodness gracious. Let's come on to all fours, tabletop position. We'll work through some cat-cows, especially cow position to stretch out your belly. Now, something I want you guys to think about as you're working through your cat-cows is your arm positioning. Try to spin the arms into external rotation so that your biceps are trying to spiral forwards. If you want a little extra help with that, you can also try your cat-cows, but with your arms in full external rotation. It adds a really nice bottom of the forearm stretch. Okay, let's bring our hands back to a neutral position. You can shake them out a little bit if you need. We'll take a breath in, reaching our right arm either out to the side or up towards the ceiling. And then with your exhale, thread the needle, but just for a moment. Just want you to feel the twist and the rotation. All right, we'll go arm back up towards the ceiling. This time, feel like you're bumping your hips and opening your chest up a little more. And then again, exhale, thread underneath. All right, one more time, open up the arm up towards the ceiling. This time for just an additional extra feel, especially if you have a heavy block like a cork block, you can bring that block into your hand, open up, and try to allow that hand width block to go as far back as you can. It's an incredible chest opener that I got from Irene that I really, really love. Beautiful, let's release that. Go into your full threaded needle. Left hand can stay where it's at. It can also work up and overhead. Okay, let's bring ourselves all the way back up. We'll reach our right arm to the ceiling and we'll spin open into our modified side plank position. Now take an inhale, reach the arm up and overhead, really extend long through the leg too, toe is still on the ground. And with your exhale, let's bring you all the way up to standing on your left knee. And we'll externally rotate our right leg so that we can get into some gate position, okay? So arms reach out into a T shape. Lean and then take the right arm down towards the floor or to the inside of the thigh. Now, a lot of folks tend to stick their butt out. I want you to try to tuck your butt underneath yourself. Good, give me one more breath in here. And exhale, let's bring it all the way back down towards the floor. Now elevate your right leg, open up the front line of the body, activate the glute, spiral the arms externally, and then exhale, round and push. Good, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the knee in towards your nose, tuck left toes, three-legged dog, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. When you get there, open up through your hip. Take any little moves and spirals that you want to bring into your body. I like to lower my left heel down towards the floor while I'm here, or at least as much as I can. I'm less attached to that process when I'm in my down dog, more so when I'm in my three-legged. All right, let's square off. Bring the knee towards your nose, step through into a low lunge. Grab both of your blocks, highest levels. Open up your chest towards the front. So think hip flexor down. You can go knee past your toes as long as the heel's on the floor. And then exhale, lengthen through the legs, draw the toes towards the face. Good, let's keep going. Forwards and backwards. For 3, for 2, and 1. On this last one, let's hold our hamstring stretch. And for an additional wow stretch, bring one of your blocks. I like to usually do same leg, same foot. Bring the block against the foot And then think about lengthening your tailbone back behind you instead of contracting. If you're really tight in your hamstrings, that's going to be a tough thing to do. So you can even bend your front leg a little bit. That will help. All right, let's remove the block from the foot, bend into your front knee, step left foot forward next to right. Halfway lift, push into the blocks, wrap the arms externally, extend your sit bones back. I don't want to see a round spine. Lengthen your tailbone, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Repeat that, inhale, big sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, work down. Really curl into yourself, halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, move through chaturanga the way you want to. Oh my God. I definitely need to open up my back today. And we're back in downward facing dog. Take about 5 breaths here. Fully inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to reconnect to my music, but do it here. Since my ear paws don't want to stay connected to my computer. All right, guys. Now, after that 5th and final breath, let's come back down to our knees, and we'll start that series from the top. Hopefully I can get this connected. Let me disconnect it from here. That should help. All right, now you're gonna start your threaded needle. So just a very normal version, okay? There we go. That was the trick. Great, bring it back up. Try to open up a little more, right? Normally in these, we're trying to like contain our hips, decontain those bitches. Biohazard. Thread it underneath. Guys, I see the most ridiculous shit. All right, open up again, maybe with this one. We took that trick from Irene. It's like you're holding up a big pizza. Look at my pizza. Oh. All right, let's return that block to the floor. Fully thread your needle. Do the variations you did on the other side. All right, and then let's bring ourselves back up and we'll spin open into our side plank, modified version. Now let's try to think side body stretch. So reach as far as you can, think extension through the left arm. And then exhale, use your oblique to bring yourselves all the way up. Now keep your pelvis underneath you, so get your tuck in, external rotation, flexed foot. Let's lean, working into your gate position. Don't be worried about touching the floor on this one if you can't, with all those other pieces in mind. Think about this, your core being the most important part. Reaching for depth is a secondary concern. Breath in. Exhale, let's bring it all the way back towards the front. We'll elevate our left leg. Inhale, breath. And exhale, round and push. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep the knee in towards your nose. Tuck right toes, 3-legged dog. Open up your hip. Ooh. Oh my God. Backs of legs so tight. Whew. All right, let's square off, bring knee towards your nose, step through low lunge. Snatch up your blocks again. Let's go through our flosses. You can go knee past toes, it's fine. As long as heel is on the floor and you're in control, you know what you're going for. All right, on this last one, let's go for the extra credit stretch. So draw toes towards your face, block in front of foot. Now, even just with it in place, I'm like, wow. But when I add the little minute details of trying to take any roundness out of my spine, holy shit. All right, let's remove, walk it forward, halfway lift, push into blocks, exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, rise all the way up to standing. I'm just gonna complain the entire time. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Move through as much of a chaturanga as you want to, as modified as you want it. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing, 5 breaths. Two more. All right, let's come back to all fours onto our knees. And my spine is still feeling really stiff, so I just want to do some gratuitous spinal unwinding right now, okay? So we're going to go through our full body rolls. Really try to connect to the core contraction. And reverse. Just get really big and unapologetic. All right, now come back into a neutral position and let's just do some scapular push-ups. Squeeze and separate. It's not in your neck, so get out of your neck. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're just gonna do baby cat cow, all in the back and hips. So it's just your butt, no upper body. This would actually be a really good drill for some inversions. 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat all the way back onto your knees. Whew. And then let's push ourselves the rest of the way back. Standing fold at the back of your mat. Let's roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Big sweep up, inhale, breath. And with your exhale, let's open twist to the right-hand side. So no openness in the hips. Train your right hip bone to go forwards. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, open twist to the other side. Left hip, bumping forwards. Again, inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And with your exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, let's caterpillar to the front of our mat. So walk forward into a high plank position. Come up onto your tippy toes, walk it to the front. Tight, compress all the way at the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair shape position. Exhale, prayer twist, left elbow to the right thigh. Try to sit back, glue the inner thighs and knees together. All right, inhale, come through center. Exhale, prayer twist, other side. Nice, take it back through center. Let's go one more time. Maybe you sock it in a little bit deeper and even try to open up through your arms. Nice, take it back through center. Same thing, twist to the left-hand side. Maybe you sock it deeper and try to open up. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Don't cheat yourself. Lift up your heels. Sit a little bit deeper. Hands to the floor. Prep for crow position. Knees on your elbows and triceps, okay? Think about rounding and contracting like you're in your cat back. Maybe you just stay right here because you're just looking to build good form and strength, or you lean forward and lift up your feet. If you're freaked out about going forwards and eating shit, good job. You don't want to die. But if you want a little security, place a block in front of you, attach your forehead to the block, and then try to lift. It's a little pressure on the neck, but I don't want a lot of pressure on your neck. So try to feel like you're pulling away. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get out of there. You can go through your high to mid plank, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale breath, exhale knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts, exhale knee to nose. Really push through that left leg. Feel the stretch. Step through, low lunge position. Good job, you guys. All right, let's come up into a high crescent position. I like to do my crescents with a lot of bend in my back knee. That way I'm finding a really good relationship between my hips and my spine. We're gonna go into more extended positions soon, but this is where we wanna be right now. All right, arms reach up, take a breath in. Exhale, lengthen the legs, sweep the arms back. Rebend your back knee. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, prayer twisted lunge. Left elbow to right thigh. Nice, bring it back up. Inhale, breath. And with your exhale, back to your open twist. This time add in your exalted warrior. Left hand to your back thigh. Engage this leg. Feel it engage underneath your hand. Exhale, let's swing open. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse. With your exhale, side angle. With your inhale, star position. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, inhale, sweep back up. Exhale, nice deep squat. One more time, down into your squat position. Hands on inner thighs, dip right shoulder. Oh. Other side. Nice, back to center. Come all the way up, inhale, breath. And with your exhale, let's go into a low lateral towards the back edge of your mat. Take it through center, same thing, other side. And then take it through center and go back to the back of your mat. You can stay right here or go deeper into Skandasana. Sometimes I like to reach my arms forward to give me a little counterbalancing if you feel like you're gonna fall backwards. Breath in. Exhale, turn to the back of your mat. Right hand is on the floor. Left arm reaches up, you're in your twist. People that have something to give me here, maybe you try to take your right arm to the outside of your left leg. Maybe you try to half bind. Maybe you already have full binds ready. Good, last 3, last 2, and 1. Let's release. Come all the way through center and back to the front. High to mid plank, maybe Ekapada. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg lifts. Really stretch, really lift. Knee to nose. Inhale up. Feel like you're trying to split. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. And knee to nose, step through, low lunge. Bend the back knee, lift it up, crescent. Healthy bend, healthy bends, that's what we're looking for. Because this actually is more opening for our hip flexor versus this. Here we're actually in the hip flexor versus your low back. Log that away. Breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms back, lengthen out through the back leg. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, open twist. Cute. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, prayer twisted lunge. Elbow to thigh. All right, bring it back up. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open twist. Exalted, hand to hamstring. Feel the engagement in the back leg. 3, 2, and 1. Swing it open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Bring it all the way up, star. Exhale, big squat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, squat. One more time. Now bring your hands onto your thighs, twist. And back through center, twist. Nice, bring it back through center, all the way up, inhale, breath. And with your exhale, lateral lunge to the back. Push to the front. Push to the back. Option for more depth, Skandasana. Now let's push, bring it all the way to the back. So you're framing your right foot. Left hand on the floor, right arm reaches up. You can stay right here. This is plenty. But if you did more, take the arm to the outside. Oh my God. Maybe you half or full bound. 3, 2. It was a big move from back here. Release, push all the way over back to our front. High to mid plank. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now you can take a proper resting position here, like a child's pose. You can stay in your down dog. You can also come down to your forearms, working your dolphin position, trying to push the chest back. Now, if you're just feeling really tight, but you still want to do this work, a nice exercise you can try to do is hold the block like this, like you're kind of kebabbing it. Try to hold the elbows in and try to keep that shape as you take the block up and overhead, right? So you can do the same work from kneel. It's also really nice to see yourself do this in a mirror because you can watch the elbows start to do their weird ass shit. As somebody with elbows that do weird ass shit, I feel you, especially my right shoulder. All right, if you're dolphining, you can take a break. We'll take a moment, we'll try for either some forearm kick-ups, or if you're not feeling your forearm stuff today, you can also work your headstand. Yeah, bringing the crown of the head onto the floor, walking your elbows up onto your triceps like you're working tripod, playing with one, the other, or maybe both legs up. If you would rather do forearm work, cool. So kind of pick your poison, what you want to play with today. My thing I've been trying to work on is my forearm stand, but getting really tall and getting out of my back bend. Right, so really stacking that shit. Ooh, that shit's hard. All right, unfortunately, if you started with one side, you really have to do the other. It's the rules. I'm gonna see myself from the side. I don't even know if I can. Right, so because my next workshop I'm teaching is the fundamentals, and then after that we're doing straight lines. Really important to work your straight lines in all shapes. Headstand included. Heart rate up. All right, everybody, shake out your shoulders a little bit. And let's go back into our down dog. Let's get into our last bits of our flow. Maybe your back and shoulders feel a lot more warmed up after that, hopefully. Okay, let's add on a bit here. We'll lift up our right leg. We'll go right knee to right tricep. Inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, cross opposite tricep. Lift it high, open up your knee. One of two things. Get a little more open, forearm to floor. That's a fun one. Or you can work your drop back, pushing your hips up. All right, bring it around. Let's do our fallen triangle. Kick the leg out. Really push through the hips. Lengthen through your legs as much as you can. Return hand to floor. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. You can step through. You can try to take a little hop. High crescent. Good. With your exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Open twist. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, twist. Good, you can stick with this twist or full bind. Let's release, come back through your exalted. Maybe you try to creep a little deeper, even lengthen through the front leg. I don't recommend doing this shit in socks. Oh. All right, fuck that. Come through, warrior two. Almost died back there. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, let's go to triangle. We haven't been here yet. Right hand down, left arm high. Now with your inhale, let's work all the way into reverse triangle. And exhale, take it all the way through, wide-legged fold. Good, you can work for a lot of depth here, even like reaching your arms through your legs. All right, let's take it to the back of our mat. And we're gonna heel toe a little bit wider. We'll lower our right knee down towards the floor. Now we're gonna go for some depth here, okay? Maybe that means you're just trying to bend into your right knee. Maybe you're trying to reach back, capture, get into some quad stuff. You can even lower your right forearm to the floor for that. You can roll to the outside edge of the left foot. You can even try to crank open. Crank that soldier boy. Oh, okay. All right, kids, let's release. We're really gonna switch things up here, okay? Press into your foot, lift your back knee, step your right leg forward, Malasana. Nice, you can stay right here in your Malasana. You can round, set yourself to release some things. If you have other inversions in your practice that you're itching to get into, like handstands or presses, I love working handstands and presses from here, right? So hopping either into your little froggies or work and press. We're gonna try to come back to our Malasana, so keep that in your noggin. All right, kiddos, let's come back into our Malasana. We'll lift up our hips, heel toe the feet together, halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, plant and hop through. Chaturangas. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, left leg lifts, open up your hip. Either you took some time to just work forearm to the floor, or you went for a full drop back. All right, return back through center. Let's kick out towards the side. Push, really think splitty. Open, open. All right, I know I missed something in the beginning of this. Don't worry, I'm gonna add it on right now. Left leg lifts. Exhale, tap, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale up. Knee to nose, step through, low lunge. High crescent, inhale, breath. With your exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Open twist. Exalted warrior. Nice, take it back into your twist. So prayer style, elbow to thigh. Maybe you went for your full binds here. All right, let's release. Take it back into your exalted or your deeper variations. I'm scared. Ah! Holding on, but by a thread. Oh, fuck. All right, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Oh. This song is cute. I want to add it to my vibes. All right, let's take it all the way into our reverse triangle. And then with your exhale, sweep all the way through. Wide-legged fold. Hinge deeply, work deeply. Maybe you want to give yourself a little extra chest opener. Go for your chest expansion. I'm working a variation where I'm on the crown of my head. It's kind of a nice way to balance. All right, let's take ourselves all the way to the front. And we're gonna go for our wider variation here. We did some big lunge shit. We did some big hamstring contraction, quad opening. Good, I'm gonna wing out my right leg a bit. All right, and then release, hands to the floor, come forward, Malasana. It's our last one, so if there's, again, little variations you were playing with on the other side, do them here. Even if it's another round of those inversions or something different. All right, if you are inverting, come back down, and we'll go through our, holy shit, last chaturanga. Oh. I'm gonna go straight into child's pose because yes. All right, now before we do some of our final shapes, I know we're very close to class time. My groin really wants some extra credit opening. So let's come forwards onto all fours. Open up your knees. Oh my God. And we're gonna try to be in our frog. All right, let's get out of here. Ah. Oh, it's always so hard. Oh. All right, we'll come onto our seat. If you just want to make your life hard one more time, you can try to go for a jump through if you want. I haven't done one in a very long time. Okay, final twists, okay? So right leg is going to come into a bent position, and then we'll cross it over the left so it's on the outside. Now we'll hook left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Right hand works behind. If you want, you can also bend your extended leg, but as long as both of your sit bones make it to the floor. All right, let's unhook, counter twist, both hands over towards one side. All right, let's unwind, and we'll do the same thing side two. Regular, degular, extra, but butt cheeks on the floor. We did so many of these binds already, it would feel like heresy to not try them again. I love doing these kind of twists because it just feels amazing for opening up the back of my shoulder. All right, let's release, counter twist over towards your right. And let's bring ourselves back up. Straddle position. Sit up nice and tall, get your glutes out of your way, and move forwards any amount. All right, let's bring you back up. Shimmy your legs together. Hands to the floor, knees can bend, reverse tabletop. We'll take our hips to the floor. Lay down on your back, and let's take ourselves into legs up the wall or shoulder stand. Now, especially if you're wanting to give yourself a nice back of the neck stretch, I love doing shoulder stand. Legs can come up and overhead into plow. And you can even try to bend into your knees and work even deeper into compression and into the neck. Now nice and slow, let's release down. And you can find yourself for this last minute together in any shape you like. Take some time to remind yourself this practice especially a strong asana practice, builds strength, builds confidence, builds humility. And it's a lifelong practice that can change as we change, as our bodies change. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for trusting me. Thanks for showing up for yourself. I'll see you guys next time, yeah? I haven't heard this Fantagram song in so long. Good work, my darlings. Oh, I still feel sore, but I feel less funky. How we doing? Thanks, Stephanie. Thank you, thank you. Very, very grateful that you came to class. So again, just as a little reminder, this week we'll have our reset on Wednesday, no class on Friday, and then following week we'll do a full class and I'll have a schedule out for March for you guys. Thank you, Miriam. Yes. Oh, sorry, all those inversions make my nose run. Yay. All right, my darlings. I'll let you guys get on with your Mondays. Thanks again for coming to the live stream. It means so much that you guys show up. And if I don't see you Wednesday, I'll see you next Monday. All right, darlings, thank you so much. Take good care of yourselves. Hydrate after that one. Thanks for coming.